All right. With that being said, let's move on to our next topic about commercial insurance. And trust
Yeah.
me, if you're in California, it's only going higher. Woo, baby.
Thanks, Chris.
Dude, you got to
So
leave, man. You got to get out of there.
I, you don't trust me. You don't want to get me going there. I'm not going to go there. Okay. So, this email was received not just by me. Supposedly, Uber is having issues in a lot of states with high commercial insurance rates, and so they sent me this email saying California law requires commercial auto insurance, blah, 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 saying, oh, it's so high. What does this mean for you? The cost of state required commercial auto insurance makes up a significant portion of the fare on each of your trips. As of November 2024, on average, 31% of every rider's fare goes directly to mandatory insurance costs. Uber, it is part of your cost of doing business, just like my personal insurance is for me. This is for you. Stop bitching and moaning. This is it. I got nothing to do with it. So this means that if a rider pays $30 for a ride, on average, more than $9 goes to commercial insurance costs for that trip. Maybe Uber, you shouldn't put every Joe and whatever on your platform. I'm kind of thinking commercial insurance companies, Chris, are figuring out that Uber drivers are the worst drivers on the planet, and let's just jack up these rates, bro. So I'm going like, yeah, but long story short, we talked about this a couple of months ago when it first came out. Uber is offering reimbursement I think it was 46 cents in San Diego County or down south, and $1 a mile in LA. And I had a contact with brother on wheels who sent me some screenshots, and he is an Uber Black driver, so he already has his commercial insurance. So Uber is sticking true to the word. They have a pilot going that if you do acquire your own commercial auto insurance, they will reimburse you $1 per mile for P3 only, by the way, only when a butt is in the back seat, not for anything else.
In LA only.
In LA, LA County,
it does vary around different areas where they are offering this reimbursement. Because not everywhere is offering it.
No, just this is a pilot that they're testing in LA County and San Diego County. So he sent me this. He goes, "Hi, Sergio. I'm an Uber Black driver. I have my own commercial insurance. I have a 2023 Tesla Model Y, and the commercial insurance premium is $12,400 a year. So what is that? $1,000 a month, right? And the commercial insurance is for $750,000. Uber's is a hocus pocus $1 million with a $2,500 deductible. His seems like pretty decent, and I'll bet you anything, his commercial insurance covers a lot more than Uber's commercial insurance. Because as we know, in period 1, period 2, Uber's commercial insurance is useless, pretty much, and with a $2,500 deductible. So he did a few X trips as an Uber Black driver. These are both all X trips. Look at that. Uber, it was 14.7 miles. Uber reimbursed them $1 a mile as a promotion. So if some other people are interested in being so you don't have to be a Black driver, meaning not a Black platform driver. You can be driving like a, I don't know, 2017 Prius and doing X. And you could get your own commercial insurance, and Uber will, if you're in LA County, Uber will reimburse you $1 a mile for a P3. Now, let's say you can get a commercial insurance like this guy, about $1,000 a month. Let's make sense. If you drive 1,000 miles a week on P3, that means you're a full-time driver. You're doing a couple hundred trips a week. This may make sense. You may come out $3,000 ahead. You may make $3,000 more dollars. So if you're testing this, please email me, Sergio@rideshareguy.com, just like this gentleman did. He already has commercial insurance because he has to as an Uber Black driver. But this is actually, I may test this out, Chris, because this makes sense. $1 a mile. You know what I mean?
One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely good if you can get the right price, if you drive the right amount of miles. It's definitely worth it. The thing though is that I worry about is that people will get comfortable with the fact that they're getting this, let's say, $4,000 as a hypothetical. They're getting, if you're driving 1,000 miles a week in P3, let's be specific there. If you're driving 1,000 P3 miles and you are getting $1,000 per week, let's say that's 4,000 a month, and your cost is only 1,000. Well, it might be a matter of time until Uber says, well, you know what? Our insurance costs have gone down a little bit, so we're going to pay you, instead of a mile or $1 a mile, we're going to start paying you 75 cents a mile. So now you just got it cut down from 4,000, 3,000 if you're still driving the exact same. And you know that $1,000 you might be comfortable with, very much so. And then poof, there goes $1,000. So that's one of the things I think that most people need to realize is, even though you may be making more because you could get your own personal insurance, commercial insurance at a lower rate, and actually, you know, get some sort of profit, I think you need to realize that that's kind of a bonus there. And unfortunately, it may go just like a lot of other things have. So just be aware of that. Just don't be like, oh yeah, I made, you know, $12,000 this month because I have my own commercial insurance, and $4,500 came from this reimbursement. And then, you know, lo and behold, something happens, or the pilot just decides, yeah, this isn't going to be worth it for us. In my opinion, though, I think that the pilot should be probably pretty successful, because I think drivers who do have better coverage and who are better drivers, even though it doesn't necessarily mean you as a driver, it's the area around you, and a lot of things there. So I think it's good because it creates more competition when it comes to insurance, and you have more leeway of trying to search for different offers that could be potentially available to you as a driver. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. And if it's worth it for you in terms of the amount of time that you're actually driving, then it could be something. But if you're doing this something where it's your weekend warrior, if you're doing it, you know, less than a part-time, it might not be worth it at that point. And that's where you got to run your numbers and see what's going on when it comes to it. So we'll see what happens. I think it's good overall.
I think $1 a mile for LA County is good, but I agree with you, right? In rideshare, there is nothing guaranteed. You know, they can, just like, you know, how they move cars around in different platforms or eliminate cars altogether from a platform, which we have seen over the last year and a half or so, right? Lyft did it with Black, and Uber is doing it now with all these minivans and things like that, right? To do comfort. You know, they can do whatever they want. And then, you know, when you do buy commercial insurance, I don't think you can do month to month. I think you can do pony up like 6 months or a year at a time. And you may be stuck with it. So if you're going to try it, though, please get in touch with me, Sergio at the rideshareguy.com. I'd like to see the process, how you did it, what you went through, and your earnings. Are you making, you know, more money? I mean, it looks like you should be making more money, period. You know, because for a 14-mile trip, getting the regular upfront fare of 12 plus another 14 is 26. In your dreams, you're going to get $26 for that trip. You know what I mean? As an ex-driver. So give it a shot. And if you do try it, please email me, Sergio at the rideshareguy.com.
Yep. I like the idea. I've been talking about that for a while, saying that if you can carry your own insurance, that you should be able to be reimbursed, not you know, having them pay for it or take it. And you know, who knows what kind of hocus pocus math they're doing on their end. But either way, the other side too is that's probably why they should not have got rid of all their good drivers by listening to fake complaints that deactivated drivers. You might want to rethink some of the people that you deactivated, but they probably have moved on and don't really want to come back because you've left a really bad taste in their mouth. So, you know, they kind of shot themselves in the foot there when you're getting rid of it. And when you're trying to get more and more and more drivers, you're going to start scraping the bottom of the barrel and get some real shitty drivers that shouldn't be driving. And, you know, you can see people on X complaining how cars are damaged and, you know, things aren't working properly and, you know, tore seats and all these things that are happening. So yeah, it's becoming a little bit of a problem there too.
Yeah, no, I agree that bottom of the barrel is correct. A lot of shitty cars, a lot of shitty drivers out there.
All right. Well, with that being said, yes, if you have your own commercial insurance and are in this pilot, let us know. Keep us posted, and we would love to know a little bit more information on how it's working for you. All right. Thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.